Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam, or xJawz, and today I'm bringing you guys a free-for-all gameplay on the map Array, and today I'm bringing you guys a game with what I believe is the worst assault rifle in Black Ops, the M14. But before anybody gets carried away, I just want to say this up front at the very beginning of this video. If you disagree with me whatsoever, if you feel that there's a worse assault rifle in Black Ops, or you just, like the M14, maybe you think it's the best weapon in this game, feel free to disagree. That's absolutely okay. Again, this is my personal opinion. This is my YouTube channel, a place for me to express the way that I feel about this game and certain things within it. So feel free to leave a comment and let me know that why you disagree. I love to read comments where people disagree with me and then provide some evidence as to why they disagree, or their reason behind why they feel the way that they do. Absolutely okay with me. I'm not trying to say that this is that I am in no way perfect in my judgment of the weapons in this game. So I'll tell you guys in this video why I don't think this is that great of an assault rifle. So basically, in all the Call of Duty games since 4, you've had 3 classes of assault rifles. You have your automatic, your semi-automatic, and your burst. Now the automatic, clearly nobody's going to argue that they're the worst guns in the game. Guns like the FAMAS and the Galil from Call of Duty Black Ops fit into that category. Guns like the TAR and the ACR from Modern Warfare 2, and I can go on and on. But pretty much automatics have always had a pretty good place in the Call of Duty series. Then you've got your burst weapons. Well, the M16 in Call of Duty 4, one of the best weapons ever. I didn't play World at War, but in Modern Warfare 2, you had the FAMAS and the M16, both great weapons. The FAMAS, arguably the best weapon in that game. I'm not even going to get into that argument. I'm not even sure if it's the best weapon in the game. I haven't really thought about that too much, but it was a very good weapon regardless, and it was a burst weapon in Modern Warfare 2. And now we're on to Black Ops, and you got the burst weapons like the G11 and the M16, both guns, in my personal opinion, that are good. They definitely stand up against the other assault rifles. They're not my favorite weapons in this game, but they're good assault rifles nonetheless, and I don't think I could possibly argue that either one of them is the worst gun in this game. But then you've got your single shot weapons. Well, if you look all the way back to Call of Duty 4, you've got the G3, and then I believe there was one other one that I can't remember. Oh, the M14, actually, the gun that I'm using right now. And you got those two weapons way back in Call of Duty 4. Well, in Call of Duty 4, when you had guns like the M16 and the MP5, which stood out so much, you didn't see guns like the M14 and the G3 get too much play time, and subsequently they just weren't seen as great guns in that game, and I definitely understand why. Then you've got Modern Warfare 2. Again, World at War, I'm pretty sure, had the Gewehr, which CNetters loved. I remember seeing some gameplays of that with him. So you've got the Gewehr, which actually worked pretty well, and it looked like a really low recoil gun. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that gun was from World at War and was not that difficult to use, a single shot weapon in that game. Then you've got Modern Warfare 2, where the single shot weapons didn't have too much recoil, and they were usable. They weren't great, don't get me wrong. The FAL was not a fantastic gun, but it definitely was usable, and I don't think anybody can argue against that. But now you're dealing with a game where all the guns have a lot more recoil, everyone's got more health and less, damage on the bullets, or at least not more health, but just less damage on their bullets, no stopping power and whatnot. And now you've got a situation where, your automatic weapons are taking 3 to 4 bullets to kill, and so are your single shot weapons. And that's like, well, what's the advantage then of using a single shot weapon? Well, if you had to, think about it, probably the automatic weapons are going to have a lot more recoil, and therefore you're going to be able to be, or not therefore, but also you should be able to be more accurate with your single shot weapons. Well, it seems that it's just not the case in Black Ops. It might have been the case in previous games, again, Call of Duty 4, World at War, and Modern Warfare 2, but not so much in this game, and that's why I feel that the FAL and the M14 in this game are outclassed. So let's take a look at the M14. If you're going to be more accurate with this gun, let's look at two things. Number 1, the recoil. Number 2, the iron sights. Both, my personal opinion, pretty damn bad. The recoil just goes way up in the air, and it just doesn't make this gun that easy to use. And then when you combine that with these really awkward iron sights that I think Blame Truth compared to looking through a midget's asshole, it's just not that friendly of a gun to use. Actually, I think he compared the Uzi to that, but this gun looks pretty similar to that. It's a pretty bad iron sight in my opinion. So to counter that, you've got two things that you can do. The grip and then the sights on it. And in this gameplay, I'm actually using both the grip and the red dot sight, obviously through the use of the Warlord perk. I actually got Warlord Pro, which is pretty damn awesome. but that's a whole different story. Anyway, so I'm using both of these in this gameplay, and as you can see in this gunfight right here, it's not really helping me too much. You know, I'm not going to say that I have the best accuracy or the best shot in the world, but I think I have a decent shot, and I think that, you know, even when I'm using the red dot sight, which should counter the problem with the iron sights, and the grip, which should help with the recoil problem, I'm still not finding much success with this gun, and that's kind of why I feel that it's a bad gun in this game. I've probably used it for about 5 hours of game time. I didn't just, you know, use it 2 or 3 times. I've used this gun for a pretty long time, and I feel that it's not that great of a weapon. Again, if you disagree, leave a comment and let me know why. The reason, if anyone's wondering why I said that the M14 is the worst gun in this game and not the FAL, the FAL definitely has a lot less recoil, and the iron sights on that actually aren't that bad, especially when you're not dealing with a lot of recoil. They're much more, you know, manageable. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Final score was 30 kills and 2 deaths on the map Array, again with the gold M14. Do me a favor and leave a comment on the video, again telling me what you thought about my opinion, and also give the video a rating. It really helps me out. It only takes a fraction of a second, so I really appreciate that, and I will see you guys later. Bye.